The Rancor's Brothel presents The Curse of Strahd.
Please tell me that the Goliath is riding bitch on my pony.
No.
Wouldn't you just kind of walk behind it? And...
I like to imagine a pan shot of you, like, holding the reins, like, furiously whipping them, and as we pan out, you're on the pony, but the pony's legs aren't moving because he's carrying the f***ing pony. He's got the pony on his shoulder that you're riding.
More accurate. You probably outstride the pony.
It's about 7 miles on the road.
From where we're standing now?
Yes.
This
How
is
fast are you guys moving?
At a medium pace.
Yeah, medium pace. Sure.
What time of day is it? Like, was it early morning when we left?
It's
Crest?
noonish.
I don't remember.
I mean, by the time you guys did that, walked down, talked a little bit. So you guys continue down the road in the general direction of Argynvostholt then, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Did you say that there was a road?
Yes, there is a road.
There's an actual
so
road
you
to
are
it.
on a road to it.
Cool.
Yay! Fighting things.
Passive perceptions?
17.
15.
11. 17? Holy
I have a passive perception of 17, Matt.
So you're continuing down the road, right? And you're following this Valich road, and you get to the fork, and as you turn to the fork, you can kind of see the ruins. This is a fairly large building off in the distance. It seems no more than you've walked 10 feet off the path when you just hear things coming through the woods, just charging at you. You're a hunter, so you know automatically, although you all kind of get it relatively easily, there are wolves just coming out of the forest, a whole pack of them. So you guys can get an action to set up. If there's anything you'd like to do, please put yourselves in whatever the new marching order is. Is that how we're set up?
I don't know.
All right.
Where's the road?
Just put it in the middle, running the length of the table.
How wide?
20 feet wide. It's fine.
Are we all standing next to each other?
Is that how you're walking down the road?
Sure.
We're linking arms and skipping, right?
Sure.
Singing songs.
Off to see Baba Saga?
No, because you're going to Argynvostholt.
Okay.
Actions. Going around the table. Who wants to do what?
I want to fire an arrow at the first wolf I see.
So you are readying an action to fire at the first wolf you see.
Yep.
I will ready a javelin.
Javelin ready.
Is it from both sides or just one?
We'll say they're coming...
Lied. Crossbow.
Crossbow. We'll say they're coming this way. So you a whole pack of them coming across.
I urge you all to spread out a little bit.
Not important.
I just realized I can't use my crossbow anymore.
We can make a mechanism
Sure you
to
can.
hook it to your arm.
Just
Fire it.
We
with
can't
the other
load
one.
it.
Yeah.
You can.
No,
No.
you can't.
It's got feet.
Step on it and pull it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a two-handed pull.
Get a hand crossbow, something smaller.
I'll let you fire at one time.
I wouldn't be carrying it around loaded.
It's fair.
It might be loaded, but you can keep it cocked.
You got something you can throw?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I will...
A Vishtana. Are you gentlemen on your horses?
I never
Nice.
was. I was walking with my horse because we were at a walking
am.
pace.
So your action may have to be to get off your war post.
Yep, I think that'll be my action.
Okay. Matt?
I am readying to engage whatever gets to me
Okay.
with my nunchucks.
We'll say that is my pony.
No, I've got one too.
They kind of do a flying V, I guess. That's wolves. Dogs kind of run in packs, yeah. So
Wouldn't there be an alpha? Like,
I'm working on it. The wolves burst through cover. So, who's got the higher dex? Probably you, yeah.
me.
No, you don't get to act because nothing's happened to get to you yet.
Dex modifier?
Yeah.
I'm at +4.
Mine's 2.
Okay. Fire away, Unda.
Now, do we get advantage because we knew they were coming, or are we just firing?
No, you don't get advantage. You just...
I just wasn't sure.
No, they burst through the cover, you get a shot.
Great. 17 plus 9 is probably going to hit.
Yep, they are wolves.
That is 12.
Which one are you striking?
The alpha. The first one I see is going to be the alpha.
So you all see Unda. You got a crossbow or you got a bow regular?
I got a longbow.
Okay. So
I also get 2 attacks. Good.
Will you chill out?
No. I'm excited about this.
You get 2 attacks, assuming... Okay. So the wolves burst from cover, and you see Unda, as soon as he heard it, he drops to one knee, pulls his longbow, draws and knocks the arrow, and you see him tracking the sound. And you see this first wolf leap from cover, bare its muzzle, and turn like it's going to turn up the road at you. And he lets loose an arrow that implants itself in the left eye of that wolf, and it goes down in a heap as the other 10 charge over the top of it.
No.
8.
Wolves would now scatter because the alpha is dead, but
It's D&D.
just saying.
Let's see. Yep, Cody's still around the game.
Go ahead, Troy. Launch a javelin at
No, crossbow.
crossbow. No, because you would make it on the same thing. I don't think you get a double attack, do you?
It's just an extra attack.
But you have to take a full round attack action, yes?
Which you just
Was
did.
that
There's
not what I just said?
only an action now. It's not full round.
Yeah.
Your shot would be at the first one that you saw. The others have not emerged yet.
This is true. I did say the first thing I saw. So next round I should be able to get 2 attacks.
Yes.
True. Okay.
Fire away.
That's agreeable.
18 plus stuff.
It does. It does stuff.
Oh, God.
So at least 12 might die.
3.
Okay. You nick the flesh of this one, and you hear it, the gray one, and you hear it sort of, but it doesn't seem to slow its charge towards you guys.
Drop the crossbow.
See, the real question is do
I thought you had a javelin.
Crossbow.
you start the initiative now?
Although looking back.
Yeah, that's what we usually do.
Yeah, roll initiative.
what we usually
Sorry, Matt. It just makes more sense, and it's easier for me to do that than to let them charge you and get an attack because they didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go around the table with initiatives.
18?
19.
Good rolls.
+6.
That's 4.
You rolled a
6,
12.
16. Oh, I did look at the 56 when I said that.
Alright, somebody who can do math, Jeff?
18.
You couldn't do math either.
I rolled a 16 and added the 2.
Okay, I get an extra attack, too.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Me too.
Pithur?
12.
The wolves come charging in. It looks like what?
And I still don't... you sure I don't get my ready to action?
He hasn't gone yet.
You did have it ready in action.
No, he retconned. It makes sense what he said. It would have been a ranged weapon thing.
Right.
An entire round has
Yep,
passed
you're
because
right.
they went their distance.
Yeah, because I mean that's the thing is if I let them run up and let you take your action, then when did they get their actions? And it just makes it easier to just break them.
Well, I got a 19, so I'm going to get to go first anyway. Before
Well,
that.
after them. Yeah.
No, you said they rolled an 18.
Yeah, plus their 2 is 20. So that's moving up.
Beans.
They rolled an 18.
Okay, so let's see. That looks like... how are we going to split this out? Let's go 1 at the monk, 1 at Unda, and 2 at each of the 2 of you. That makes sense, yeah, from what I can see here.
Would I have had time to drop my bow and grab my shield?
No, because that's all your action on your turn. So you're holding your bow at the moment. You can drop and draw on your turn.
That's why I was asking.
So the first one at Matt. 16 hit.
Matches, yeah.
Okay. Roll me a strength saving throw.
18.
Okay. The first one pounces up on you and tears into your flesh with its teeth for 6 damage. But you stay standing. Unda. I'm going to bet that a 10 doesn't hit.
Miss.
Okay. 2 at Le Dwarf. That will hit, so there's 1 hit. 15?
No.
Okay, so 1 hit. Strength saving throw. You're good.
21.
Yeah, you're good.
That'll do.
You take a total of 4 damage as it somehow finds its way through your armor. And then 2 to Pithur. No. That one hits. Total of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 damage. As it tears into your flesh, Make me a strength saving throw. The DC is quite low, so as long as you roll a decent number, you're okay.
I rolled a 19 and an 18. Are
Okay.
either of those good?
Nope, that one knocks you down. You had to roll under 20 in order to stand up.
Plus 7, so eat a dick.
So 8 wolves come tearing at you. Not all of them can get to you in that round of combat, but they tear into the flesh of several party members. It is now the monk's turn.
The monk will attack the one biting at him.
Okay.
Of course you would.
Does a 10 hit?
Nope.
Dude, God, does a 14 hit?
It does.
So 14 should.
I actually don't think Lucas should have shot the first one. I think I screwed up.
For 7
dead
damage.
now.
Okay.
And now bonus attack.
Yep, go ahead.
Rolled pretty high.
5.
Oh, never mind.
12 hit?
Nope.
Damn it, I rolled a 2, a 4, and a 6.
It's probably a
Don't do that.
14
So you
hits,
total
it's
of
probably
7
13.
damage, right? 7 damage you did on
Yeah,
your
7
first roll.
damage.
Okay. So this thing is up. It's got its paws up on you and is probably biting at your exposed chest. So you knock it down with one massive orc arm, and you go to punch it, and it just is—it's too wily for you. You just miss. Davin.
I will use my action to... No. Well, shit. I have to think about hands now.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. I will use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
What?
See, somebody should have been an artificer and they could have made him in new hands.
Okay, you got your spiritual
Somebody
weapon.
should have kept the f***ing druid around that could eventually cast regeneration.
We didn't get rid of the druid,
Yeah, I was gonna say, we didn't say the druid had to leave.
so pick one of the other two
I
people.
believe
on the
we
table.
actually said this guy's better than you. You should get him.
I will make an attack at the one
Right
directly
in
in front of me.
Yep, go right ahead. That's probably the one that bit through your armor.
Yep. That'll probably hit.
Yes, it will. Are you making it with the spiritual weapon, or are you making it with the...
This is the attack from the spiritual
Okay.
weapon. For 10.
Your spiritual weapon, which is a...
I think we said spear.
Okay. So this spear, you sort of summon it, and it just sort of swivels and goes right through the thing and skewers it. You see intestines and bits fly out of it.
Yummy.
It doesn't... At this point, the fight is almost out of it. It's still going to come at you. And actually, make me a perception check.
18, I think. Yes.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
21.
You took all the fight out of that animal. You nearly killed that animal in a single shot. You see in that animal's eyes, it would like to run away.
So go
It's
ooga
n-
booga booga.
But it's
not.
Uh,
I'm not done yet.
Oh, sorry, that's right. You still got a main attack.
Yeah, I use my move action after I cast the spell to draw the axe and then attack it.
Yep, go ahead. And as long
I
as you got
don't know.
bonus.
16.
Yep. You smash its head open.
7.
It's dead.
Which one was that?
Probably only had
That
one
one.
point left.
This one?
The white one with the scythe. He gone.
He did.
We gonna eat him.
Yeah, no, nope, not at all. It is done.
Not at all. Don't eat them.
Unda.
I will hit the one right in front of me, I guess.
Sure.
So I drop my bow and grab my axe.
What'd you roll
Yep.
for initiative?
18.
Axe and shield.
So he rolled a 17, so 16. I didn't remember, or 16. I didn't remember even being high.
Natural 20.
You hit it.
It's kind of a waste of natural 20 because it's probably going to kill it real quick.
Depends on what you roll.
Okay,
Are you
that's-
shooting it?
No, I hit it with an axe.
Okay.
I rolled twice, right? And then add the modifier once.
Yep.
2, 9, 10, 11 damage.
So you, because you can actually sling it because of the way that I think that works now. They totally changed all the rules from 3rd edition from how you deal with drawing and dropping, and so I get very confused. So
I mean, I just kind of grab my battle axe and swing it down.
well, yeah, no,
First
you
thing that
got to
comes
get
at
your
me.
shield too. So I mean,
It's all one
you
motion.
reach back.
No, it's not one motion.
No.
It's okay.
Because you also have to drop your bow.
So you
No, technically in 5th edition, you shouldn't be able to do that.
why?
There's a feat that lets you draw 2 at once
Oh, I
for
see what
2
you're
weapon
saying.
fighting.
I'm not,
I see what you're
I'm
saying.
not doing 2 weapons though. One's a
You're
shield.
drawing a shield and a weapon.
Oh well, then I'll just sans shield, I'll just draw the battle axe and do it that way.
Yeah, that's fair, because you should be
That's fair,
denied
yeah.
your...
Yeah, then two-hand the battle axe, you'll do more damage anyway,
Well,
right?
It doesn't matter. I probably killed it.
As long as it's a
It is
versatile
versatile. It's a battle
Okay,
axe.
so yes, you can. So you drop the bow. What?
If you're going to two-handed, you roll a different die.
No, it's fine. I've already rolled, so please continue.
It's not going to matter. They have like 10 hit points.
Yeah, it's dead.
You reach back, grab the battle axe, bring it down in one swift stroke, and just lop that one's head off. It's dead.
Okay. And I will use my extra attack to hit the one right next to it. 12,
What's your modifier on your...
plus 5? 17?
Yeah, he's already dead then.
You hit him.
Oof. For only 4 damage, though.
Well, he already took 7, so he's dead.
Oh, he already took 7, so I actually get a plus D8 because of my Colossus Slayer.
So there you go.
It's a good.
Multiple deads.
Like that.
It's dead.
Yeah, it's dead.
Now, I didn't kill... Let me see that book.
Which one?
The Coast.
You don't get it.
I don't believe you. I want to read it
Because that's what we were doing last time. Because it was next to you.
Yeah.
Pithur.
That was one of the things we were doing wrong.
Yeah.
I still don't believe you.
Okay.
Hit.
The audience would like to know your number, or at least an approximation.
It's an 11 plus 9. 10, 11.
Which one are you hitting?
No, it's supposed to
Don't speak in math problems.
the one diagonal.
All right. So you swing at one of the several that surround you.
What am I? 1, 5, 7, 9.
Okay. You take a mighty blow, and it bleeds profusely, but it is still alive. And now there's a die on the floor.
Good job.
Does a 12 hit? No, it doesn't.
Nope. Swing and a miss. The wolves go ahead and push up. 1 at Matt. 20 will hit. 9 damage and a strength saving throw.
6.
Matt is knocked prone by that wolf that seeks to tear out his jugular.
Now, since I'm a bare hand fighter, can I attack him while I'm laying down since he's on me?
I don't know if
You
attack.
can, but you're at disadvantage.
It's just, you're just at disadvantage.
I can
because
try
you're
to
laying on the ground.
I'm going to try to hit him.
If I crit fail, I'll take your head off.
You can stand up. It just costs half of your movement.
Oh, okay. Well,
You-
whatever.
It's not Pathfinder. You don't draw an attack.
Oh, he's not. He's not
He's not
Grappled.
to the ground.
grappled, right? He's just
No.
He's just knocked over.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
thumbs. Can't grab
So
him.
he's still here.
Yeah.
He just knocked you on your ass.
Right.
Unda, 16 hits.
It's
16 matches.
Strength.
If I had
See
that
if
shield,
you
it
can still
wouldn't.
stand.
I got a plus 5 to strength.
5
It's
damage.
funnier to imagine that it's humping his leg.
17. Strength saving throw.
Yep, you're
How many
fine.
times are you going to get that
5
picture
damage.
tonight?
Yep. Now we go up against the dwarf.
That's on a corner. And that was not a 15.
Can I put that on the Facebook page?
17 hits, though. Strength saving throw.
What's that?
17 hits.
Miss.
17 is a miss?
You should have an 18. Yeah. Plate mail.
Oh, that's right. You got your new plate mail.
Yeah.
No, I've got breastplate.
Yeah, if he's got shield, that's 18.
A breastplate plus
16
shield.
got a shield.
Somewhere a breastplate too. I guess I have my shield on. Yeah, it's breastplate is correct.
So it wasn't Horde of the Dragon Queen.
Breastplate is 14 plus dex. So that would be 16.
Yeah.
Because it's a max of 2.
Yeah.
Plus shield would be 18.
That's your shield to push you over. One of these days I'll learn these rules.
Full plate wouldn't put me up much higher because I'd lose 2 points from the dex.
One of them will hit you, Troy.
What'd you roll?
23.
The audience would like to know.
It's 7 damage, so for you it's 4. Please make me a strength saving throw to see if you're still standing.
17?
Alright, I guess you're still standing then. So they continue to throw themselves at you furiously. Tooth and, mostly Tooth, because wolves don't really attack with their claws. Tooth and Paw, I suppose I should say.
Who the for it? Good one.
It's lingering.
I don't smell anything.
Monk,
It's over here now.
Sorry, I'm moved. Okay, speaking of moving, I am standing up.
It's action movement, which doesn't matter.
And I am nunchucking this f***er. Oh my god, and I'm
Try-
doing it
Try
again.
another D20.
It's a 10.
Clearly that one's not good for you.
Look, I don't.
The other
I'm
D20
not
has a better chance
superstitious.
of rolling better. Oh, no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's a D20.
Yeah.
You want my big
22.
one? You want my big D20?
No. You want my big D and your little A? Because shut the up.
Oh, he said you know it.
10. 10 damage.
Okay.
Did that drop him?
No.
Then I'm going to punch his ass.
Are you?
Yes.
I am for 24.
It doesn't count on multiples of 12.
For 9 damage.
I like that you actually. I don't know why
Stopped and thought.
you. I don't know why you
And
get
now I
wait a
get my
minute.
goddamn temp hit points. 6.
So
All I get till
It,
they're
it
gone.
doesn't count if you have to take multiple attacks to do it. That's in there.
Shut the up. Everybody look at your phones at our messenger because
Nope. Doing it. I already did.
So you swing and a miss. You bring your nunchuck across, crack it. It whimpers, and as it whimpers, you bring down an elbow, and you feel its back pop with the shot. Davun, it's your turn.
Kill something. Oh, that one's still alive, isn't it?
No, I killed it.
No, you guys have killed it. No, that one's still alive. He's barely alive.
And so is this one, right? Because you hit both of those. Well,
No.
you hit this one?
No.
No, I hit the one that's dead.
Sorry, I'm confused.
I hit it twice.
It's 20 minutes ago.
Maybe 10.
Maybe 10.
Please
good?
attack. Please
Okay.
attack the 1/4 challenge rating wolf if you do not mind.
Yeah, the
Jesus.
green one in front of me.
Yeah, absolutely.
With the spiritual weapon. That's probably not going to hit. Where is it? That's a 13.
Hits.
Oh,
That is exactly.
for 7?
Okay.
6.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Spiritual weapon.
Main hand.
Yep.
Crit.
He did.
Not the first time.
Mother.
How much damage is that? Is that
That's 4.
Nope.
So this
11. What? Is it 11 total?
no 6 plus 4 is 10.
That is 9.
So wow.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure. I've never seen that's literally
That was-
statistically
that's
the
like-
least amount of damage you could possibly do.
That's like the crit I had in that one the monophobia.
Yeah. So the spear comes in, pokes an organ, should have been a kill shot, but wasn't. And it sort of winces and turns, and as it turns, you had a shot that would have cut its head off. But you kind of just hit its jugular, and now it's just spraying blood everywhere. So it would have been a clean kill, is now significantly messy. But it's still up. Unda?
Yes. Do I now have time to grab my shield
Sure.
and continue the swing of this thing? Okay.
Sure.
My AC goes up a little bit. One in front of me. Crit 20. That's 2 for me today.
well, I'm glad you're using that die and not another one that has the exact same chance.
This is from the guy who believes in Sasquatch.
Yes. I don't understand. One of
15
these things is physics, and
15
one of them is a Sasquatch.
15 damage.
Yeah. You slice that one's head off.
I'll hit the one cornered, which has already been hit, right? That hits.
Yep. And it's dead.
He did.
The arterial spray hits you, and you seem to be annoyed by this, so you finish the half-ass hack job. Pithur, you tagging the one in the green, or you tagging the other one?
The gray.
Because that one is injured. That's the one you hit before.
Yeah.
With your crossbow.
That's not going to hit.
Wow. You are having a day, sir.
7 plus 9, so 16.
Yep. Did you tell me you were raging?
Huh?
Did you tell me you were raging?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's dead.
Okie dokie.
So I get... What do I get?
However, your 10 hit points works.
The last one bites at your ankles uselessly, Pithur, but does no good. Matt.
Bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop, bleep. Boom. Hit. 16 hits. For 6 damage. 19 hits. For 8 damage. It's dead.
You come across and hit it twice, and you also hear bones break as you hit its skull, and its lifeless form slumps at your feet.
I turn to the new guy, Unda.
May I borrow your axe, sir?
What for?
I would like to get this meal to go.
Let's see.
You wish to eat the wolf?
Wolf steaks are all the rage in Barvoia.
He'll hand you a hatchet.
I take his hatchet. I'm going to take off 2 haunches, rear legs on one of them. I'm going to lash them to a pole, a stick, something I can find, so that the blood's draining behind me as I kind of bindle stiff it.
Whatever makes you happy. 100.
Thank you.
110 experience points apiece.
You didn't get me started. I asked you this before we started playing.
You would start at the beginning of level 5, which is what he does. It's your punishment for leaving.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do the thing. I need somebody to roll a die. Perception checks.
22.
13.
22.
Crit fail.
Ooh, wolves.
Who is...
The puppies are cute.
You guys either roll again or figure out from yourselves who won there.
What do you mean? Well,
I need un winner. I don't need two people.
Roll a die.
what's your...
Roll it again.
Go Rochambeau each other. I don't care. Whatever.
Flip a coin.
I got a 7. No, I rolled a 7. What'd you roll?
5.
And I win.
Okay.
Highest number wins.
Whatever.
I don't
Doesn't matter. I just need a
I don't
winner.
think it matters.
Um,
Unless one of us goes crazy, I don't think it matters. Roll mental.
Lucas, roll a D100.
88.
See something laying on the ground. Maybe 2.5 feet long, roughly human shaped. Seems to be half buried in the dirt.
I start digging around the dirt.
Okay. As you unbury it, you see that it's a doll. Just an old doll made from dark wood. It's buried in the dust and kind of hard to see.
Okay.
It is missing a hand and a foot.
Huh. This is interesting. I show the cleric.
It's very wooden puppet-esque, I guess you could say. It's, because it's made out of wood, so...
I mean, does it have a face, or is it just kind of plain blank?
I mean, it's mostly blank, but it's got some definition, so it's got some, rough... we're talking that this was,
Old?
hand-carved. Old-ish.
Older than Belinsky's toys?
Did you look for a Blinsky tag?
That's what I was going to ask.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to pick it up and look at the thing.
You're showing it to me. I'll look for a
Yeah,
Blinsky
sure.
tag.
I mean,
There is no Blinsky tag.
it's no fun.
That's good.
Maybe we can ask Blinsky about it when we go to Valaki. Anything else that I can see on it?
Do I?
No, it just looks like... I mean, it strikes you as... you ever seen those... what do I say here? Those corn husk dolls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very at home on the prairie. Kid
Rudimentary.
needs...
It doesn't seem to be
But
like
almost 3
a
feet
magical item
tall.
of any kind, though.
No,
You said 2.5.
You did.
I didn't mean 2.5. I meant,
Okay. That's a completely different
That
thing.
is a
I meant
says
foot,
that.
foot and a half, not 2.5. So
Gotcha.
we're talking doll.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't seem to appear to be any kind of magical item, though. I mean,
Oh.
Missing a hand, missing a foot.
I can roll Arcana. I'm just not proficient in it.
Hey, look, it's like a little you. Did somebody take your foot as well?
Nope.
16 on Arcana.
Doesn't appear to be magical.
By little you, I mean a
Mundane?
little you.
Ooh, do I know about the other toy maker?
The other toy maker. What other toy maker?
Blinsky talked.
Belinsky talked
Van
about
Weer.
another toy maker. Vladimir something.
Von Weir.
Right.
I think was his name.
Vladimir
Kill my
von
horse.
Mattel.
Unless you've sat and talked with Blinsky, I doubt your character would know anything about Von Weir.
Yeah, but my character knows places, so I don't know if he knows people. That was not a name.
No.
Definitely not a
No,
name
you
I thought
don't.
About, so.
No.
Hey, roll me
Sure.
history at
Don't play in his
disadvantage.
sandbox mode.
Advantage.
Yes, at disadvantage.
Natural 20
You would need another one.
and a 9.
You've never heard of it?
It just seems like an interesting doll to me.
You would know just from Blinsky, while morbid, has a decent eye for creating things. And like I said, this is very rustic.
Okay.
If there was any artistry to this, it's been lost to time. If
There's
it were
nothing-
ever painted,
There's nothing ever
it's not
carved into it or
anymore.
nothing.
Not really. Just this sort of it's just sort of the suggestion, almost like a nutcracker. You know what I mean? It's just sort of one piece of wood that's been sort of carved into the likeness of.
Heavy? Hollow?
It's dense, so I
Okay,
mean it's
so it's not
decently
hollow.
heavy, but it's not super heavy.
How far are we from...
You guys continuing the walk to Argynvostholt then?
What's the plan?
Yes.
Okie dokie.
We should all be good on HP at this point, I think.
How long do the temps last until...
Temps last until they're gone.
Rest, right?
No.
Long rest.
Long rest?
Oh, was it long rest?
Yeah,
I
it's a long
I
rest.
know they remove one at a rest. I didn't know if they removed anywhere else.
Whatever.
It's a long rest.
So yeah, with my temp hit points, I'm at 38 out of 47. But I was at 32 because I got bit twice.
Do you want a heal?
I mean, we don't need to waste it right now.
Okay.
If you want to, if troubles are brewing later, you can always zap me.
Or if we want to take a short rest, you can burn a hit die.
Oh, you know what? We did had a couple of short rests, or a couple of long rests, so our hit die should be
Yes.
back.
I should be full.
Mm-hmm. Are we moving forward then?
Onward, ever upward?
Yeah, let me take can we take a short rest? Is that fine with everybody? I just want to roll one hit die.
You were taking the time to cut haunches off.
Troy,
your
do
leg.
you-
Yeah, while I'm cutting the haunches,
Do you need to burn one? No.
He's fine.
I'll go ahead and...
I know you didn't take much, but
Hit die is just 1d8. You don't add anything.
Constitution
Con.
modifier.
I mean,
Yeah.
with the temporary, I'm over what I
Okay.
started with, so
Cool.
I'm okay.
So I got 7 back.
Cool.
And I also, since I was draining them, I went ahead and...
we're taking the time to look over this doll.
I went ahead and
You probably
skinned the legs,
get a
I got them
moment.
wrapped in a nice oilcloth.
Okay.
We can have a good lunch later.
You are... It
I'm
is,
trying to not burn rations when
I understand.
people aren't wanting to sell it.
I also haven't been making you use
I
rations either, so...
You
would I be
had
able to
before.
retrieve? Would I be able to retrieve that arrow or no?
50-50.
Higher.
It's low.
Okay. You continuing on down the road then? Okay.
Yep.
You begin to... You are ascending here because as you head south, you're almost always going up. So you are actually going back up the hills, into the hills.
It
and
feels
mountains
like
now.
I'm going downhill.
High above the river valley juts a quiet promontory upon which looms a sepulchre mansion. Its turrets capped with fairy tale cones, its towers lined with sculpted battlements. A third of the structure is collapsed, as has part of the roof, but the rest appears intact. A dark octagonal tower rises above the surrounding architecture. Out of the fog comes a distant peal of thunder, quickly accompanied by the howling of wolves in the woods below. But the house stands silent, seeming like the fossilized remains of some long dead thing smote upon the mountainside. And this is actually like, picture, which X-Men movie was it when they blew up the mansion?
Apocalypse.
No, it was Apocalypse? Yeah, it was.
I've not seen Apocalypse, so I don't know if they blew it up in Apocalypse. I thought there was another one where they, like, destroyed part of it. Regardless, kind of picture, like, a gothic castle version of Xavier's
Third
mansion.
one, maybe?
Yeah, I feel like the third and the third. I feel like both thirds. It's multiple.
Huh?
There have been multiple destroyings of it.
It
Two
doesn't
is
matter.
a multiple.
It's a large estate.
As you're looking at it, it easily spans. It's several stories. It spans to maybe 200 feet left to right on your view, and the road kind of walks up to like a central drive, and there's actually a statue. So you sort of walked up, and there's sort of a central drive area, that goes all the way around this statue, and then the road seems to go off to the side to where the house is destroyed. So everything to your right has been destroyed. Everything to the left is still mostly intact. But you see a very, very big statue in front of you on this pathway up to the house.
Statue of?
Are you getting close?
Yep.
You said it's very big. Can I not see it from far away?
You can. I was going to read the description as you continued forward.
I mean, we're walking towards it. What does it appear to be as we walk?
Perched atop a 10-foot wide, 10-foot high cube of granite is a moss-covered statue of a dragon, its wings tucked close to its body. The statue looks east towards the mansion. So you'd actually see the back of it as you came up. So you stand before a giant mansion with an imposing statue.
Is there anything written on the base?
No, it's just a
Pedestal?
solid block of granite.
What's the statue itself made of?
Yeah, also granite.
Is it?
It looks almost as if it was, at least from the picture that I've got, it looks as if it was carved out of one solid piece of granite that was maybe 10 by 10 all the way around and then like 30 tall, and they just carved a dragon sitting on a 10 by 10 cube of granite. I mean, easily in this picture it's probably 30 feet tall total, 40 feet tall.
Stone cutting. 17.
Your close inspection reveals it is a silver dragon of noble bearing, its spiny frill cracked and broken in many places. You get the sense that it was shaped out of one solid piece of granite, which your first thought is, how the hell did they get a solid piece of granite up this mountain? Like, that's impressive. Your next thought as a dwarf is, it looks not only as if it was crafted for aesthetic purposes, it was crafted for another purpose. You're not quite sure what. You would think maybe it had a magical purpose.
Okay, I will cast Detect Magic.
But you can audibly...
It radiates an aura of evocation.
Oh, shit. I'm going to...
Between, I'll give it to you since you detected and stone cunning. So you guys see Davun sort of like inspecting it and maybe putting his hands on it, looking closely at it.
Hand.
That's true. Hand and stump on it. And you see him all of a sudden just back up really quickly and kind of go, oh, shit. You realize it no longer works. But at one point, had someone stepped this close to the dragon, it would have froze them.
Yeah. Okay.
Question: is your stump like capped off? Like
I feel like it'd be capped in like brass or something.
or is it?
No, I haven't had time to do anything to it.
It's just like
It's wrapped.
Is it at the wrist?
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember if it was wrist or elbow.
To those of you really paying close inspection, doesn't look like it came off clean or easy.
Okay.
That's why it's wrapped.
Gotta have
Yeah.
the skin to fold over.
No. But I mean, they've been around you. They see you unwrap it or they see you mess with it. Like, it doesn't. This was not done by a surgeon.
It
Or a
was
blade?
No, it was done by a blade. Maybe not a sharp one. So what would you guys like to do? Go. Like I said, originally this sort of had a main hall with 2 wings and then sort of 4 turrets on the corners. Like I said, the 2 turrets to the east lay in complete ruin. But there is a grand staircase, like, literally leading you right in.
Do you want to search through the rubble at all, or just inspect the wholeness of the house?
I would rather clear it first before starting to dig through rubble.
Going on up?
Sure.
Okay. As you walk up, I mean, and this is impressive. These stairs are 30 feet wide. Everything here is a sense of the grandiose.
This is all, like, human-sized, right?
Give me an insight roll.
I was just about to ask that same question.
I can't remember what my insight is. Unnatural 20.
It is doable for humans, but the scale and sense of grandiose makes you think that it would be accessible to larger creatures as well.
Like how large?
Well, the door is only 10 feet wide, but the stairs leading up to it are 30 feet wide. They're scaled. The steps are at a human's stride, but as you kind of glance and look at the architecture, there are perhaps landing perches on top, or may have once been.
Perches. Okay.
Well, much like the wares of this land, there are weredactyls, and they, turn into a giant.
Flagstone steps flanked by stone railings climb to a landing in front of a pair of tall wooden doors with rusted iron bands and knockers shaped like small dragons. Carved into the lintel above the entrance is the word Argynvostholt.
What happened?
Now that the door's got nice knockers, I'm just laughing at myself.
There it is. It's like, no.
Just have a fourth
Are
grade.
you guys going up the steps?
I'm looking around first. I still have Detect Magic on. For 10 minutes.
Okay.
Anything showing an aura?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Just the statue.
I detect traps on the stairs. Maybe there's a false stairs.
Give me a perception check.
They've got one thing that's going to try to.
He's got a passive perception of 17.
I do have passive perception.
I just feel like you should know that.
Thanks, Matt.
That helps. Does my passive perception of 17 give me anything?
No, because you're actively looking.
Okay. A natural 20.
My passive perception of 17 gives you anything? Never mind, natural.
Yeah. Steps, stairs.
Did you tell them about the? Did you tell them about the step or about the trap that doesn't seem to work?
Before I realized that it wasn't working, I would have said, "Don't f***ing move."
As you start to approach the steps, you kind of look at the dragon statue and look at the stairs, and you realize that its open mouth like the third step up that gets you to the landing is like a perfect straight line.
Right. So the trap I've detected is the one that's not active.
No, it's
You're not.
he wasn't setting it off.
There's no mechanical thing to detect. You're just detecting because of what he said.
But you said it was no longer active, right?
He knows it's no longer active. Nothing that you would have done would have proven that.
I'd have said that. I've said it's.
That's what I'm
you're
wondering.
clear to move.
If you told us that or not. So as I'm walking up the stairs and coming towards the door, anything else?
So do you go all the way up on that landing?
Sure.
Okay. When you proceed all the way up to that landing, you see the statue open its mouth, and you get a breeze of cool air.
Okay. Is there anything else? Well, I guess not. I mean, I rolled a 20, but I only asked for one thing.
No, you don't detect anything else. You just realize that the cone of cold that it was supposed to spew out would have hit people going in the front doors.
Right, but the door seems to be fine otherwise.
As far as you can tell, yeah.
Do I need to roll on the door as well or no?
That's up to you. You can if you want. We can roll all night on all the items. It's trapped. No.
14 plus 7.
You don't notice anything. It appears to be unlocked. The doors seem to be swaying a little bit.
I will grab my shield.
Okie dokie.
And my axe. And kind of look back at the rest of you as if to say, in or out?
Did we come here to not go inside?
I mean, that's why I'm looking at you guys. You guys are looking around right now.
I'm not.
No, we're coming
We're
up.
walking upstairs, I thought.
Okay. I take the tip of my axe and I shove does the door open inward or outward?
It would open inward.
So I push it inward.
Okay. This room feels like you open it up into what seems to be a grand foyer.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, multiple stories. This room feels like a king's tomb. A grand staircase leads up to stone balconies held aloft by pillars and arches. A tall, faded tapestry depicting a nobleman in silver armor hangs from an iron rod above the staircase landing.
How stable does this building look?
Half of it's fallen down.
I know.
Half of it's fallen down, so usually a building's only good if all of it's standing.
I know. Or is that more of a stone kind of thing?
6 sets of double doors lead from this foyer. Along the walls, displayed on marble pedestals, are 3 alabaster busts of handsome men. A 4th bust and its pedestal have been knocked over, and their shattered remains lie strewn across the mosaic floor. 2 chandeliers of wrought iron hang from the ceiling like monstrous black spiders.
I want to inspect the busts.
They appear to be, what did I say?
Handsome men? Alabaster?
Yeah, alabaster, I mean, just beautiful, white, very detailed sculptures.
There's no...
No, there's no
word.
Placards.
I'll look at the tapestry.
So as you move to the statues and you start going up the stairs to the tapestry,
Is this a castle? You do have tapestries?
now I kind of want to watch that movie.
We just did.
Let's go.
I'm in.
Perception checks.
Sleep over. For everybody?
Yeah.
22.
26.
9.
12.
Okay. A great shadow with wings moves across the walls and disappears. You hear a soft bestial hiss in the darkness. To those of you who rolled well, you didn't see anything. And you know you didn't see anything.
I don't understand.
We saw a shadow, but we didn't see what would cause a shadow.
Yes.
Okay.
You just saw across the wall. I mean,
The wall on the main floor or on the stairway?
like it just as if something flew past the room.
Okay.
As if something were on the right side of the room and flew straight across, you would see its shadow cast.
Is there a window on the opposite side from where the shadow was?
Make me a nature roll.
A nature roll to find a window?
No, make me a nature roll.
Okay.
Troy, you can too.
15?
Nat 20!
That shadow doesn't make any sense. You didn't see anything, and the light doesn't work that way. The light is actually coming from you guys. You guys are walking in east, so the sun is mostly on the west. How did it cast a shadow on the north wall?
Oh, it's one of those pan-dimensional invisidrakes.
I would pull out my... I don't know what we exactly called it. I just wrote down flashlight.
It's a blood spear, right?
Oh,
Oh,
your
bullseye.
bullhorn lantern?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, like, shine it.
So he pulls out the lantern and lights it. To you guys, you just heard it. You just heard a whoosh of giant flapping wings and a hiss.
That was quite weird.
And you see him strike his bullhorn lantern and begin shining it around the the multi-storied.
I believe we should prepare ourselves.
You know, other than
So I
throwing
can't
that
miss
tin
things.
on the ground, you don't hear anything. That's what happens when he drops the shade on the bull's horn lantern.
Okay.
Thanks, sir.
What are you looking for?
I saw a shadow, and you guys heard the noise, right?
Yeah, but, I mean, why are you looking for a shadow over there? The sun doesn't shine that way.
Very good.
I believe the shadow is in the building.
So wait, you say very good. You're the one searching for a shadow with a light.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm the asshole.
You know that we have fought shadows that you can see in the light.
When?
Like, literally the last time you guys played D&D.
Because I turned them.
You did.
I don't remember that at all.
We needed a sound for stuff that Matt forgets, which was going to dominate the podcast.
So if
Oh, well, f***ing glory. Like, every time we don't play, and I'm like, oh, we should still play Strahd because I can't remember shit, and it f***s up the flow of play. Oh, f*** you, idiot. Well, this is why.
So this is the hall, right? You guys came in this way. So there's double doors here, 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 double doors here. Here you've got a central staircase going up, going like this, and then you got the wraparound balcony.
Okay.
So Unda actually climbs up a few stairs and looks at this giant tapestry hanging on the wall right there at the center staircase.
I do.
Give me, how smart are you? Roll and add your intelligence.
Not very, because it's only a +1.
Yeah, well.
It's better than mine.
Oh. I'm smarter than Monk, at least.
Smarter than average.
20, unnatural.
You all see are you still, you're swinging your lantern around. So the other two of you sort of see Unda, who is looked around. You see him staring at the tapestry. There we go. I kept wanting to say portrait. I mean, it is a portrait,
I
but
understand.
staring at the tapestry, and then you look back at the busts, and then you look at the tapestry again, and they're not the same people, but they all kind of look familiar. And you're not sure why. It's not familial, but they all look familiar.
I mean, they all look similar?
Yeah, they all look similar, but not in a way that you would describe as familial, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know how to describe it more than
People
that.
from the similarly ethnic area?
Like, they look like...
No.
They look like clones of people.
No, because they don't look... They don't look
like they're
If I
actually
can make
related.
a copy of a copy.
They have the same... They have the same... they have
Did
the
somebody
same
put pizza in a wallet?
jawline,
I didn't
but
keep that.
one's bearded and one's not. Or they have the same ears, or their eyes are spaced the same way apart. Like... But it's not traits that make you think, oh, this is the father and this is the son, or this is the brother to this one.
So we just have a artist who can only draw like two things, and they just mix and
Do I
match.
get the idea that they're all the same person at different ages?
That would be weird because
I know
they
that
are,
would be weird, but...
No. What I'm saying is that doesn't make sense to you. Like you
Or this is a wider selection of a larger family.
maybe. Like, if someone was a half-brother or something. But there's just something that strikes you about how they are all separate guises, but are very distinctly connected. Maybe it's the eyes. Maybe it's the way the artist depicts the eyes. All the eyes look the same. Maybe it is a artist and he
Is that
can only
thing
draw
where-
eyes. But there's something about them where they all look the same.
It's Rob Liefeld.
That's why they're busts.
Is it super high up in the air?
No, but it's big. I mean,
Right.
it's huge.
I mean,
I love Ruby Barb.
I kind of want to look
You
behind
brought me
it
cable.
a little bit to see if there's anything behind it.
I don't remember the beginning behind it.
I don't know. Last time I looked behind something in a house, I found a health potion. So
Nope. It's just the wall.
okay. So I will go back downstairs and convey this thing. These guys look familiar, but they're not the same guy or they're not the same family, kind of thing.
You, after peering at all the corners, you don't see anything. They're actually the entrance area is actually like a semicircle, and there are actually windows shining in.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes even less sense now that you're sitting there looking at it, because the light would clearly be shining this
Well,
way.
again, it doesn't have anything to do about making sense. We've fought Shadow Leaf
No.
before,
I'm just
so
making sure that you know. And so this way is all solid construction. This you thought was all destroyed, as best you can tell.
and the
all the doors are
placement,
closed.
the placement of the busts are all at the right at the entrance, or
No, so it's kind of like So, door, and there are like 2 artistically placed in between those 2 doors, and then there are 2 artistically placed between these 2 doors. So they're actually on the far walls. They're not actually out in the hallway.
There was one busted.
Yeah, one of them over here was busted.
Does it look like it was... Because you said they were on like a podium, too?
Yeah.
Does it look like it was purposefully? I mean, can you tell that? Or is it just more because that side is already kind of destroyed that...
Hard to say, because from the exterior you saw the damage. I mean, when that thing came down...
Could have shaken it down.
They could have shaken it down. Yeah. You're not sure.
I mean, is that bus closer to the side of the residence that is down?
Yes.
So that would make sense.
I'm curious. I didn't think to ask this earlier. With stone cutting or whatever, could I make a guess as to what tore up the side of the house?
What exactly is that? What is that?
It's a dwarf thing.
Well, I know, but I mean, what does it do?
It's just kind of a bullshit thing where he gets all kinds of information from stone.
It's a history check. I add double my proficiency.
He can tell where the stone came from, how it was made.
That's okay.
Oh yeah, that's even higher now.
I usually with stone cutting, it's a good cop out if a clue gets missed kind of thing. Stone cutting is just a nice catch all of information. I don't really think so.
Okay.
I would go back.
I mean, if that's the answer, that's fine.
I would go back just to study, look at the bust again, just because my
absolutely
artisanal side would be interested.
Making bread?
Yeah, go ahead. I keep forgetting you're an artist.
Yeah, I sometimes do too.
Roll
intelligence.
Roll yeah. Is insight an intelligence-based roll?
No.
It's wisdom.
Roll me an intelligence-based roll.
No, I can't do it.
Just pick one.
I mean, yeah, they're 13.
You kind of get what Unda is saying. You're not as sold on it. You're these are definitely 4 different people. Bro, it was probably just a crap artist who, only knew how to draw one set of eyes or one set of earlobes. But you also are kind of yeah, no, they're kind of similar.
Am I wrong in thinking tapestries are sewn? They're painted?
No, tapestries are sewn. They're hand sewn.
I mean, it would, unless you're really good. I think Lucas thinks that it's probably really difficult to, do a portrait out of fabric, but maybe not.
Large enough.
Yeah. You got really good hands.
The only tapestry I've ever really seen is a 1,200-year-old one in Normandy, and it's really not detailed.
Yeah,
I mean it's 1,000 feet long. It tells a very long story, but
right.
There's really no features of people.
It's tapestry at BU.
Tapestry de Bayou. Yeah.
Yep, been there.
It was lovely.
It is cool.
So let's go through one of these doors, eh?
Yes.
Which set?
Let's just say the first one on the left.
Okay.
On the not broken side.
Okie dokie.
Not broken side.
Yeah.
That opens
Probably a good idea.
into that. What is that?
It's a trap. It's a trap.
All right.
Through the door.
So you open the door into that room.
6 black dragons.
Kill them all.
This wood-paneled den has been ransacked, its furnishings tossed about. A cold, dark hearth dominates the west wall between 2 narrow windows. Standing upright against the north wall is a sarcophagus made of black wood with a queen's effigy carved into its lid.
It's closed?
It is.
Have we been in here long enough that detect magic has gone away?
I would say yes. Because you were in the hall inspecting some tapestries and stuff for a while.
All right.
Was that 10 minutes?
Yes.
10 minutes.
Oh, wait. How long was it?
10 minutes.
Oh, for some reason I thought you said it was a minute.
No.
So I would hope that we have a little bit of time on.
Cody doesn't deal in hopes.
Crushes them.
Just shatter.
Crushes them all.
I mean, we did spend time examining.
Yeah, no.
So
somewhere between 7 to 10 minutes is going to go by. High or low, Jeff?
Low.
Nah, I'm going to say it's been long enough. I was going to give you a 30% chance.
Okay.
So no, it is gone at this point. So yeah, you kind of see some rotted. What is that word? I've seen the word a lot.
Beef?
No, it's Divan.
Divan.
Is it pronounced Divan?
Yeah.
I feel like that doesn't.
Like a couch?
It's rotted Davun.
Yes. So you've got sort of rotted
I'm
couches.
not rotting yet.
I mean, your arm probably is.
You've got
Wherever he left it.
rotting couches. No, it was cauterized, kind of. Rotting couches by Strahd in the blood ceremony. Broken chairs, overturned ottomans, smashed oil lamps. Oh yeah, and that sarcophagus and fireplace.
The sarcophagus, you said, is standing upright?
Yes. A queen's effigy carved into its lid.
What is that? What do you mean by queen's effigy?
That's what it tells me. It gives me no more detail.
You know what an effigy is?
No, I know what an effigy is.
Okay.
But the queen.
I
So
assume it is
even if I
wearing a
roll,
crown or
even if I
something?
roll something on it, you have no information to give me. Is what you're telling me.
It's a lady.
Nothing about the effigy itself.
It appears to be an unknown effigy of a queen.
We have no points of reference about this organization or anything like that.
Correct.
It is not a specific type of effigy. It is an effigy of a queen.
No, I didn't know if it was supposed to be. It could be in a specific pose that represents a specific queen.
Or it could be like, it could be the...
It could be someone dancing and the door opens.
Well, it could be the person that was reincarnated into Illyana.
It could be the vampire that lives in there.
It is a very nondescript queen.
Okay. I'm going to go check it out.
Okay. Anybody else? What are you doing? Anybody doing anything different?
Doing this.
Or are you all just letting him walk over to...
No, I'd be checking it out too.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone's walking across the
I'm not
roof.
walking
Or-
across there. I'm going to go ahead and pull out my bow and knock an arrow just in case something pops out of it.
Booga booga booga.
She yells.
And then when Illyana pops out of it, he kills her.
I'm not going to push you any farther than you want to go. You are now...
Nope, I'm going.
This is the easy
You
bait.
know, open it up,
Vampire
Sure.
lives.
Out of it, I'm
Okay.
shooting it.
You guys see Davun with his one hand. Actually, he reaches up with a stump, then goes, damn it. Reaches up with the other hand. You swing open the sarcophagus and see that it appears to be a converted wine cabinet.
Sweet.
You see shattered wine glasses and decanters on the shelves.
Now, when you say it's upright, is it pressed against the wall or
Yes.
leaning? Can I check it to see if maybe it is a secret door? Somehow.
Sure.
How
Give
do
Oh,
me,
now you want to
How do
come
I
in.
check
give
that?
me a...
Yeah, nothing popped out of it.
What is it?
Just perception?
Yeah.
15 plus 7 is numbers.
Nope.
What else is in there? Just everything's broken? No wine left?
There are some decanters. I mean, just solid decanters. Maybe some of them are glass. I mean, it all looks to have either been consumed or has evaporated over time.
Okay.
There was really nothing else. There's a cow,
Some rotted furniture and a fireplace.
I'm going to check between the cushions for any dropped coins.
There are no coins.
Cool. Next room?
There are no doors coming off of this room.
Hey, I have a question about the wine.
Sure.
What kind of wine is it?
There were no wine. It was only decanters.
It's all
Oh.
gone.
do the same thing for the fireplace. Like inspect the fireplace for
Okay.
things.
As you walk in that direction, a fire erupts in the dead hearth and assumes a draconic form. It hisses, crackles, and unfurls its smoky wings. Roll initiative.
Ha!
Oh, neat.
Fail.
So it's a fiery dragon creature?
18.
I don't know.
17, 18.
Just leave your numbers out. So who's acting first?
I have 21.
21?
18.
18? Jeff?
12.
6.
Lucas? What would you like to do?
Shoot an arrow at it.
Go ahead.
13 plus 9 hit
22.
It does hit.
for 10.
Dex saving throw from everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, I got plus 8 on that.
Apparently a bad idea.
18.
15.
25.
6.
You were the one I was worried about.
Yeah, did you take a perma dex loss with your hand being gone?
Jeff, you take 26 damage. The rest of you take 13. As Unda, you see this sort of dragon, and it can't be that big, it's inside the hearth of a fireplace. So, wingspan of maybe 6 feet, because it is an impressive fireplace. You see it roar back and hiss, and Unda, automatically draws, knocks an arrow, lets loose, shoots it through the body. When it shoots through the body, the dragon explodes and sets everything in this room on fire as just fire erupts out. All of you, except for the dwarf, apparently hit the floor. The dwarf actually catches fire and takes some extra damage. The room is now on fire.
Our title track, Nocturne, provided by Sleep for the Weary off their new album, Nocturnes. To find out more about Sleep for the Weary, check them out on iTunes, SoundCloud, Facebook, and at sleepfortheweary.com. Join in the brothel conversation on Facebook. Questions, comments, and suggestions can be sent to between2crits@gmail.com. Like what you heard? Subscribe, share with your friends, and leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. Most of all, keep circulating the tapes.